Shine, 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 shine. Every day the Ice King looked up at the sun and he got madder and madder. He said, "How I wish I could make the sun go away." And finally, one day, he called his helper, Siegfried. "I'll have Siegfried make a machine that will make the sun go away." Siegfried! Where are you, Siegfried? Siegfried, where are you? Bonk. Where are you, Siegfried? Siegfried, where are you? Bonk. Kick. Ooh. Aha, yikes! I got you. And you'd better be nice to me, or do you know what I'm going to do to you? What are you going to do, boss? Out behind my ice castle, there's the world's biggest, yuckiest mud puddle. And if you aren't nice to me, I'll take you in my jaws. Owie, put me down! And I'll go out to the back door of the castle and patootie, yikes! I'll spit you into the mud puddle. Oh, yucky, boss. Don't spit me into the mud puddle. I hate getting spit into the mud puddle. Well, behave yourself then. All right, what do you want me to do, boss? I want you to build a machine that will make the sun go away. How am I supposed to do that? That's your problem. Wake me up when the machine is ready. I'm going to go take my nap. And so the Ice King laid down to take his nap, and Siegfried went to make a machine. What should let's see, a machine to make things cold when the sun goes away, so I better put lots of cold stuff in it. Let me open the lid. What's that I should put in it?
Ice.
Okay, I'll put some ice in. Clunkety, clunkety, clunk, clunk, clunk. What else cold should I put in the machine?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? All right, I'll get a scoop of ice. What kind of ice cream?
Hot.
Vanilla ice cream. Scoopy whoopy. All right, I think I got enough cold stuff. Let me shut the lid. Clunk. Doing. The lid didn't stay shut. Clunk. Now. Doing. Stay shut. Clunk. All right. I'm going to sit on the lid so that it won't come open again. Doing! Thank you very much. All right. I think I got it shut. I'm going to lock it shut. Clunk. All right. Now to turn the machine on. Now there's 5 buttons. I can't remember which button turns the machine on, so I'll have to try all of them. I'll try first this button. Yikes! That was the whipped cream button. It squirted whipped cream in my face. I'll try this button. That was the mud button. Alright, maybe it's this middle button. Pie in the face. Splat! That was the pie in the face button. Alright, let's see. There's a button in the middle here. I sure hope I don't press the garbage button. I sure hate it when I press the garbage button. Garbage. Uh-oh, garbage. Get away from me, dump. The garbage! I'm all covered with garbage! Well, there's only one button left, so it's got to be this one. The machine is starting now. Must be out of gas. I'll put some gas in. Alright, start it up again. Alright, that's a silly machine, but it's really going. Great guns now. Alright, now to go wake the boss up. Sleeping like a little baby. I hate to wake him up. Bonk! Ah! Who did that? Kick! Ooh. Siegfried, if you're messing with me, I'm gonna spit you into the mud puddle. No, you don't want to do that, boss, because I got the machine ready. Oh boy, what do I do? Come along, I'll show you. Now, let me turn the machine off first. Are you turning it off? You'll see. That was a weird noise. Now, boss, there's 5 buttons, and one of them turns the machine on. Which button is it? I can't remember. You'll have to press all of them. All right. I can press them all. So the Ice King went over to the buttons. I'll try this first button. That was the whipped cream button. I just received a face full of whipping cream. Maybe it's the next one, boss. It better be. That was the mud button. Siegfried, are you messing with me? Oh no, boss, I wouldn't mess with you. Keep trying. One of them will be it. All right, maybe it's this middle one. Pie in the face. Splat! That was the pie in the face button. My face is now covered with custard pie. Oh, sorry, boss. Try the next one. This had better be it. Oh, I'm sure it will be. Garbage, garbage. What's that noise? Dump the... Yikes! Garbage! Garbage!
I was right.
I can't see a thing. Where are you, Siegfried?
Michael, I was right.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Siegfried, that does it. I'm going to spit you into the mud puddle. Oh no, boss, I'm sure it's this last button. Go ahead and try it. This had better be it. Oh, that's it. The machine's really going now. Okay, what do I do? Well, the way the machine works, boss, is that anything you say into it, it'll say to the sun really loud. So the sun will think that everybody in the whole world is saying mean things to him when you say it. Oh, I love it. All right, out of my way. And the Ice King went to the machine, and first he said, "Sun, you're way too hot." And the machine said it really loud. "Sun, you're way too hot." And the sun heard. And the sun said, "Oh dear, the people down on the earth, they think I'm too hot? I better go further away." So then the Ice King said, "Sun, you're way too cold." And the machine said it really loud. "Sun, you're way too cold." Oh my goodness, the people think I'm too cold. I better come closer, so I warm them up. Now you're too hot. Now you're too hot. Oh, I'll go further away again. Now you're way too cold. Now you're way too cold. And the sun said, oh dear, no matter what I do, the people of the world are never happy. I think I'd better just turn my back and hide behind the white clouds. And so the sun turned away and hid behind the white clouds, and the Ice King chuckled. He said, now that the sun is gone, the weather will get colder and colder and colder until everything is frozen. Oh boy, boss, that's a wicked plan. Yeah, I'm gonna give my evil laugh. Let me try that. No, like this. That's wrong. You guys show him how to do a wicked laugh. Do it like that. Yeah. Pathetic. So the sun was gone, and it started to get colder and colder and colder. And the next morning, when Willy the wolf woke up, there was no sun in the sky. Willy got up. He ate his morning cereal. Oh boy, I get to go out and play today. Crunchy, 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 crunchy. Okay, now I go out of the cave and play. Whoop. Oh, the sun is not up yet. Must still be nighttime. I go back to bed. Okay, now it must be morning. So I eat my bowl of cereal. Crunchy, 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 crunchy. And now I go out and play. Must still be nighttime. Back to bed. Okay, now it must be morning. I eat my cereal. Crunchy, 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 crunchy. And now I go out and play. Must still be nighttime. Okay, now I eat my bowl of cereal. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. And now I go out and... Oh, it must still be nighttime. Okay, I can't do it anymore. I've eaten 5 bowls of cereal. I'm not hungry at all. Where could the sun possibly be? Willy went over to Francesca's house, because Francesca's always looking up stuff on the internet, so she knows all kind of stuff. Francesca!
Oh, what is it, Willy?
Did you notice anything wrong?
I noticed I haven't had my breakfast yet. I'll go eat my bowl of peanut cereal.
Peanut cereal?
Crunchy, 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 crunchy. Okay.
But look up at the sky.
Willy, it's not morning yet. The sun isn't up yet. I'm going back to bed.
Francesca, I promise it really is morning. It's just the sun isn't there for some reason.
That's really strange. I wonder why the sun isn't there.
Maybe we should go. Well, they don't know that though yet. So Willy said, hey, I remember when I was looking for a story, there was a wise old man who lived in a cottage in the forest, but I can't remember how to get to his house from here. But we could go, let's first go to the castle, because I know how to get from the castle to the old man's cottage.
Okay, let's go.
So they went down to the ruined old castle where Ringo the raccoon lives. Oh, there's that raccoon. Tap, 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 tap. Ah! It's a terrible monster sneaking up behind me, and it's gonna eat me up. It's gonna eat me like a bowl of cereal. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. It's just me, Willy the wolf. I did it again. I feel so silly. Well, Hi, Walter. Walter? I'm not Walter, I'm Willy. Oh, okie dokie. Yeah, why do you always call me Walter anyway? Are you sure you're not a statue that's come to life? I am not a statue that's come to life. Why would you think I'm a statue that's come to life? 'Cause in the next room of the castle, there's a statue that looks just like you. And it's a statue of Sir Walter Wolf, who lived 1,000 years ago in the time of King Saren the Explorer. A statue of Sir Walter the Wolf? But Sir Walter the Wolf is my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. I gotta go see this statue. So Willy ran into the next room. The statue did indeed look just like him, except the statue was a lot older. Willy ran up. The statue stood there, still as a statue, of course, because it is a statue. My goodness, that is my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, Sir Walter Wolf. And it's Francesca, there's some writing on this statue, but I can't read yet. Can you read it? And Francesca came in, and it said,
It says to bring the statue back to life for a little while, press this button.
So Willy, you know what he did? He pressed the button. He just couldn't not press the button. So he went. Oh, I say, who has pressed the button and called me back from the distant past? Hello, great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Why, who on earth might you be, young wolf? I am Willy, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson. You are Willy, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson. Yes, I am Willy, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson. Well, it's very pleasure to meet you, great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson. It's a pleasure to meet you too, great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Well, why have you pressed the button to call me back from the distant past? Well, mostly because I wanted to meet you, but actually we're having a bit of a problem. The sun has disappeared from the sky, and we do not know what to do. Oh my goodness, very goodness gracious, that sounds like a time many, many years ago when I was still Sir Walter Wolf and King Saren the Explorer was very old. And something made the sun go away then. There was a terrible time when the sun hid his face away because King Doodlebug and King Dweebleface were about to have a war, and the sun didn't want to see it. King Doodlebug?
King Dweebleface?
Yes, indeed. But just before they were about to fight, the Princess Lorelei made the sun come back, and then they were all given magic toys to make them happy, and they never fought. Well, how did Princess Lorelei make the sun come back? Well, I don't know exactly. All I know is that she journeyed far to the north, and she found someone called the North Wind, who could blow her up into the sky. And the North Wind blew her up into the sky, and she found the sun. Well, then that's what I have to do. Francesca, you can fly us to the north, can't you? And we'll go, and we will find the North Wind, and the North Wind will blow me up into the sky, and I'll find the sun, and I'll get the sun to come back and shine. Well, splendid. You're a good chap. I must go now. The distant past is calling me. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Nice to see you. Very great pleasure to meet you, great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. And it was a pleasure to meet you, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson. And then Sir Walter stepped back up on his pedestal. And he turned back into a statue. Francesca, how are we going to get to the far frozen north and find this North Wind? The first thing we have to do is to get down the waterslide cliffs. I almost went down the water slide cliffs. Remember I fell in the river and I almost got swept over the cliffs?
Yeah.
That's the world's longest, scariest water slide.
Yeah, but we don't have to go down it, because I can just fly us down.
Oh, cool. But Francesca, then at the bottom of the water slide cliffs is the motorboat swamps. And in the motorboat swamps live the slime babies. And if you walk through the swamps, the slime babies will come in their motorboat and they'll throw slime on you and get you all dirty.
I'll fly us right over the swamps.
Oh, that's good. And then we got to get all the way across the lowlands. And then on the other side of the lowlands, there's a river. And on the other side of the river is the land of the monsters.
I'll fly us all the way there. Come on, get on my back.
Okay, thanks, Francesca. So Willy got on Francesca's back and she took off. But the problem was, it was already getting way cold. It was getting freezing cold, and Francesca, she started flying lower and lower because her flaps of skin were getting half frozen.
I can hardly fly, Willy, but I think I can get us down the cliffs. Here we go over the cliffs.
Yeah! Down and down they went. Willy looked at the great cliffs. He could see waterfalls streaming down. He could see the world's longest, scariest water slide going in and out of tunnels. But they got all the way to the bottom of the cliff without any trouble. Whew. Okay, Francesca, we're at the bottom of the cliff. Now fly us over the motorboat swamps.
I can't.
You can't?
No, I'm too cold. We're gonna have to walk.
Oh dear. Well, maybe if we just go across the swamps very quickly, the slime babies won't see us.
Okay, let's go fast.
Yeah, you know that the slime babies are coming when you hear the sound of their motorboats.
Okay.
So they hurried down to the edge of the swamp and they started walking across the muddy, swampy ground. Wait, I think I heard something. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Was that a motor?
No, you tell him what that was.
Frog.
That's the frog.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Splunch, 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 splunch. Wait, I think I heard something. What is it? Is it a motor?
That's not a motor. You guys know what that is?
No.
It's just a bird, like a crow or a raven.
Oh, okay, I won't be scared of that. Let's keep going. Splunch, 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 splunch. Wait a minute. What am I hearing this time? Is that a motor?
It is! Quick, let's hide!
And they hid behind some tall green plants that were growing out of the mud. And just in time, because a motorboat came up. And in that boat were 3 little balls of gooey slime. And each little ball of slime had big, wide eyes and sharp teeth. And the little balls of slime said, "We're the slime babies." "Yeah, I'm the meanest slime baby of all." "No, you're not. I'm the meanest slime baby of all." "I'm the meanest slime baby of all." And the third one said,
I'm meaner than either of you.
"Oh yeah, I'm the meanest. I'm the meanest. I'm the meanest." And they started fighting amongst each other. And the motorboat started going again. Ooh. And the slime babies never saw Willy and Francesca because they were too busy squabbling and fighting amongst themselves. Whew. I bet, shh, don't make any noise yet. They're not far away. I think they're far enough away now.
Let's get the rest of the way across the swamp. Hurry.
Splunch, 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 splunch. And it wasn't much longer before they came out the other side of the swamp. And onto dry land again.
Okay, great. Now, Let's run quickly across the green fields of the lowlands.
And then we got to get across the river, and on the other side of the river
is the land of the monsters.
So they hurried across the green fields of the lowlands. First they got to get to the cave in the land of the monsters where the North Wind lives. How do we know that that's where the North Wind lives?
I read it on Wikipedia. The land of the monsters has a big old cave in it that looks like a melted castle. And in that cave lives the North Wind.
A cave that looks like a melted castle? That sounds familiar, like I've heard about that before.
I don't know what you're talking about, Willy. Boy, when we're in the land of the monsters, we gotta be careful, because there's monsters everywhere.
Oh no, I hope we don't meet any monsters, because I'm really scared of monsters.
Yeah, and there's also fur caves.
Fur caves?
Yeah, you'll be walking along, and all of a sudden a cave will open right under your feet, and you'll fall in.
Does it eat you up?
No, the fur caves are a nice place to be safe, because the walls of the fur cave are lined with bunny rabbit fur. So that if we can find one, that'll be a good place to spend the night. We'll be warm there.
Well, okay, I hope we find a fur cave. They got to the other end of the lowlands, and they came to the great big arch of a bridge that crosses the Tarpon River.
Okay, let's climb the arch.
And down the other side,
as soon as we get off the bridge,
we'll be in the land of the monsters. So they got off the bridge on the other side. Willy said, I sure hope there's no monsters. I would be so scared of monsters. They started walking along. And along came a monster. Francesca said,
Yikes! Hide, Willy!
Why should I hide? What's going on? Where'd you go, Francesca?
There's a monster coming! There's a monster coming!
Oh, will you go away and quit bothering me? Boy, that was a big weird kid. Francesca came out. She said,
Willy! What happened to the monster?
I don't know. There was just this big hairy kid, and he was bothering me, so I told him to go away.
Huh? Willy, that was no kid. That was a monster.
Oh, no, it couldn't have been a monster, because if it had been a monster, I would have been scared.
He doesn't realize that he scared away a monster.
And then they went a little farther, and you know what happened? Another monster came along.
Willy, run and hide, quick!
There's a monster!
Oh, will you go away and quit bothering me? Jeez, I haven't seen any monsters yet, but there's these big furry kids.
Willy, you just scared away another monster!
Oh no, it couldn't have been a monster, because if it had been a monster, I would have been scared.
He doesn't even know he's scaring away the monsters.
And just then, whoa! Whoa!
Willy, don't...
We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
No, calm down, Willy, calm down.
What? But we gotta get out. We're trapped in a cave.
No, this is a fur cave.
And the fur cave closed itself up.
See? We're nice and toasty warm. Stroke the walls.
Oh, the walls are made of bunny rabbit fur.
Yeah, we'll be safe in here. We'll spend the night in the fur cave. And then in the morning, we'll look for that cave that looks like a melted castle.
I'm sure I've seen a cave that looks like a melted castle before. Do you remember where I saw that?
No. Yes.
Where did I see that? Was your hand up to answer that question? Okay, go ahead, Nan. Where did I see the cave with the melted castle like?
Where that purple monster was.
Oh, that's right! The purple monster! Francesca, when I was trying to find a story to tell the little lamb to put him to sleep.
Are you his daddy? I'm just kidding, Willy. I'm just kidding.
Well, anyway, one of the places that the magic wind blew me to was this cave. And the cave was like a melted castle. And there was this big purple monster who lived in there.
Well, maybe that big purple monster knows where the North Wind lives.
All right. Oh, boy. I think he was a friendly monster, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was messing. The monster was messing around.
Oh,
He was
that's
like
right.
scary monster.
He kept
And then
messing
Willy
with me.
ran away, and then he said nice monster, and then scary again.
Okay, Francesca. Tomorrow we'll go look for that cave where the monster lives.
And we'll find the North Wind and get you blown, or get one of us blown up into the sky. And we'll find the sun and get the sun to come back and shine.
Well, I just can't wait to see the whole world frozen into a popsicle. Siegfried?
What is it, boss? I was laying down in my little Betty bye. I was just about asleep. I was starting to dream about the sugar plum fairy. And I was starting to dream that I was a good little monster. And I was starting to dream that I had other friends to play with. And that Santa Claus was going to bring me presents.
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
Whatever. Say, boss, how about we turn good? I'm tired of being mean. I want to be good. I want to be a good little monster and get to play with other kids and have friends and have Santa Claus bring me presents.
Santa Claus.
Whatever. So can't I turn good?
No, you can't turn good. You're an evil monster like me. You have to be bad.
I gotta be bad.
Yes.
I can never do nice stuff.
Never. Everything you do has to be mean.
All right, boss.
Now, I kick. Why did you do that? That was mean.
But boss, you told me I had to be mean.
Well, I didn't mean you had to be mean to me. I just meant you had to be mean to everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's look out the window. It's dark.
Yeah, but that's because it's nighttime.
Still, the sun will not rise tomorrow because the sun is hiding and it is getting colder. Look, Siegfried, snow is starting to fall. Soon the whole world will be frozen.
Gosh, I sure wish that somebody would unfreeze the world, 'cause I'm tired of being a mean little monster. I just thought of something. I realized how we can convince the sun to come back. You see, even if we get blown up into the sky and we find the sun isn't going to believe us when we tell him that that wasn't really all the people of the world shouting at him. But I just thought of something that will convince the sun that all the people of the world really love him. But the problem is, to work on my idea, I'm going to have to stay in the fur cave and send Willy all by himself to the North Wind. He's not going to like it. But that's the way it's got to be. Willy, wake up.
Where am I?
Willy, I have an idea, but you're going to have to go to the North Wind by yourself.
Oh no, I thought you were going to come with me, Francesca.
No, I've got to stay here in the cave and work on my idea.
What is your idea?
I can't tell you yet, it's a secret. But I will tell you this. make sure you keep your smartphone with you, because when you're up in the sky, I'll be calling you with my secret.
Okay. You sure you can't come with me, Francesca?
I'm sure I gotta stay here and work on my secret idea.
All right. I'll go by myself then. And Willy climbed out of the fir cave. It was still pretty dark, and the sun wasn't coming up, so I guess there's no point in waiting for morning. Bye, Francesca. I miss you.
I miss you too, Willy.
And Willy walked on into the land of the monsters, and Francesca started to work on her secret idea.
What is it?
But that's a secret for now. I sure hope there's no monsters, because I will be so scared of monsters.
He thinks it's a disaster hairy kid.
Sure hope there's no monsters around. Yo, go away and quit bothering me! Sure glad that wasn't a monster. Because if it had been a monster, I would have been really scared. So Willy got back finally to that cave he was at when the old man's magic wind had blown him there.
And the purple monster.
And he walked into the cave. The purple monster was fast asleep. There's a real monster. Lucky I know that he's just a friendly monster, not a scary monster.
But he says friendly, scary, friendly, scary.
Tap, tap. Hey, I've started being a scary monster. I'm still kidding. He did it to me again.
I know.
Look, I'm trying to find the cave of the north wind. Well, this is the cave of the north wind. Oh, good. Then I need to find the north wind himself. Do you know where the north wind is? I sure do. Where's the north wind? Right here. Where? Right behind you. Ah! Where? It's me! I'm the north wind. Oh, well then, if you are the north wind, I need to ask you a favor. You see, the sun has gone away, and all we need is for you to blow me up into the sky, and then I will ask the sun to come back again. How do you know the sun will listen to you? I think the Ice King made the sun go away by making him think everybody in the whole world doesn't like him. Well, I'll tell him that that's not true, that everybody really does. Well, you can try, kiddo, but I don't think he's going to believe you. Kiddo. I'm Willy. Just call everybody kiddo. Come on, we'll go outside. I'll blow you up into the sky. Come on. Out. It was so cold outside that snow was starting to fall. Willy said, I'm cold even with my fur. Yeah, I'm pretty cold too. And for the north wind to be cold, it's got to be really, really cold. All right, kid, stand still. I'm going to blow you up into the sky. Okay, I'm ready. What was that? I don't know. It's so cold I can hardly blow. Here, stand still again. I'll try again. Okay. That was awful. Is it too cold for the north wind to blow? Yeah, golly, I'm afraid it is. You're going to have to go find a fire to warm me up. But where do I find a fire? Everything is cold. Well, over there, there's a cave where I think there's a fire. It's where the old castle used to be.
I thought yours was the old castle. No, mine's a melted castle. The real castle used to be over there. And there's a cave with a fire. Go ask the fire if you can take a little bit of fire and warm me up. And then I'll blow you up into the sky. Okay, you wait right here. I'll be right here. Maybe I'll go take a nap.
Okay, so I just gotta find a fire to warm up the north wind. So he went looking, and sure enough, he found a cave, and in that cave there was a baby fire. And the baby fire said, "Goo-goo, crackle, crackle." Goo-goo, crackle, crackle? I am just a little bitty baby fire. Well, will you please come warm up the north wind so that the north wind will blow me up into the sky? And the baby fire said, "Oh no, I'm much too little to warm up north windy. But if you will..." Yeah, north windy. "But if you will find a piece of wood and put the wood on the fire, then I will grow into a big fire. And then I can warm up north wind." "Okay, I will go get some wood to warm you up, to build you up into a great big fire." "Okie dokie, goo 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 goo." And so Willy ran out. A monster tried to scare him. "Go away, quit bothering me!" Ah! Don't have time for all these kids that keep coming up and bothering me.
He found a tree. The tree had an old branch sticking out, and Willy said, Tree, will you please give me your branch so that I can take the branch and build the baby fire into a big fire, so that the big fire can warm up the north wind, so that the north wind can blow me up into the sky?" And the tree said,
"Perhaps, but I must have a bird to build its nest on top of my head. Only if I have a bird to build its nest on top of my head, then I will give you this old dead branch." Willy said, "Oh no, now I've got to go looking for a bird. Where do I find a bird?" He went running through the land of the monsters looking for a bird. He found a rhinoceros. He found a walrus. But he couldn't find a bird until he found a whole flock of baby birds. Can you guys be the baby birds? Oh, baby birds. Hi, baby birds. Baby birds, can you come and build your branch? Can you come and build your nest in the old tree so that the tree will give me a branch, so that the branch can build up the fire, so that the fire can warm up the wind, so that the wind can blow me up into the sky? But the baby bird said, "No. We're not too little and hungry. We need you to find us some berries to eat. If you will find us some berries to eat, then we will come and build our nest in the tree." Oh no, something else I have to do. All right, I'll go find berries. Can you guys be the snow that's starting to fall? Let's see snow starting to fall.
Where's the snow?
Willy said, "It's getting snow." Oh. He finally found a berry bush. Okay, great. So now you guys be berry bushes and hold up your branches. And you can sit down and hold up your branches. That's fine. The berry bushes had branches full of berries, and there's a berry on every fingertip. So Willy said, berry bushes, will you please give me your berries so that the bird can eat the berries, so that the birds will build their nest in the trees, so that the tree will give me the branch, so that the branch will warm up the fire, so that the fire will warm up the wind, so that the wind will blow me up into the sky.
Oh, no. Our berries are not ripe yet. We need you to find some water and water us, and then we will give you the berries. So, you guys can sit down now. Poor Willy, he said, what am I going to do? Where am I going to find water in all of this ice and snow?
In the ocean.
Oh, the ocean is too far away.
Now
Willy,
we can get some snow, warm it up by the baby fire, and then water them.
hey, did you hear her idea? She said, I could get some snow, warm the snow up on the baby fire, because what happens to snow when you warm it up?
It turns into water.
It melts into water. Thank you. That's great. So Willy scooped up some snow, and he made a great big snowball, and he carried the snowball over to the fire, and the fire said, "Goo goo crackle crackle." Why don't you be the baby fire? Goo goo crackle crackle, goo goo crackle crackle, goo goo crackle crackle. And the snowball started to melt. Willy said, "Uh-oh, I better get a bucket." He looked around. Luckily, there was a bucket in the cave, so he put the bucket under the snowball, and the snowball melted blub, 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 until the bucket was full of water. Willy ran with the bucket, and he watered the berry bushes. Swamp, 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 swamp. The berry bushes said, "Ooh, thank you." And they gave Willy the berries. Why don't you all toss the berries to Willy? "Thank you, berry bushes, thank you." And he picked up the berries. Okay, now sit down and be baby birds. Hey, baby birds, guess what? Guess what I got for you? You know what I got for you? Berries! And he tossed the berries to the birds. Here you go. Here you go, baby birds. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, look at those birds eating the berries. Yep, aren't they good? And then the baby birds said, "Now we will build our nest in the tree." So the baby birds all came and built their nest on top of the old tree. And the tree said, "Now that I have baby birds living on my branches, I can give you this old dead branch." And the tree broke off the branch and Willy took... No, he didn't. Nothing bad happened. He took the branch to the fire. You guys be the baby fire. Goo goo crackle crackle. And he put the branch on the fire, and the baby fire turned into a big fire. Crackle, 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 crackle. Then Willy went and got the north wind, and he said, "North wind, come, warm yourself." So guys, make the fire flames. Crackle, crackle, crackle. Ah, ooh, ah. That's warming me up just right. Thank you. That feels so good. Oh. All right, kiddo. Now I can blow you up into the sky. So Willy, he said, "Okay, I'm ready to get blown up into the sky." And the monster took a big breath. And he blew. And Willy went up into the sky. And that's almost the end of this episode, except for one thing. The monster said, "What's this on the ground?" And he picked up something on the ground. He said, "Why, it looks like a cell phone. Willy must have dropped his cell phone when I blew him up into the sky. Sure hope he doesn't need it." And the monster took the cell phone back into the cave.
Secret plan is?
Yeah.
Okay, my secret plan. See, I know that when Willy gets blown all the way up to the sun, even when he finds the sun's not going to believe him when he says the people of the world really love you, because the Ice King made it sound with his machine like everybody was mad at the sun, right?
Yeah.
So what we need is to have a recording of voices saying, "We love you, son." So I'm going to call up all the kids I know, and I'm going to have them all say, "We love you, son." And I'll record it, and then I will send the message to Willy's smartphone. That's why I told him to keep his smartphone with him, so I can send him the message. Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
No, the phone is the Watcher's cave.
Well, but Francesca doesn't know that. We're going to have to see what happens because Willy dropped his phone. But Francesca thinks that Willy had good memory, but Francesca thinks that Willy still has his phone. So she says, "My plan is going to work as long as Willy has his phone." So
will you guys be the kids? And I'll record you saying we love you, son?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get the recorder ready.
We're going to practice saying it together. I'll count 1, 2, 3. We love you, son. So let's try it one more time and then I'll record it. 1, 2, 3. We love you, son. Okay, ready to try the recording? 1, 2, 3.
We love you, son.
Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3.
We love you, son.
You want to hear what it sounds like?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen.
1, 2, 3. We love you, son.
Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3.
We love you, son. We sound like little baby kids.
Okay, I've got the recording and it sounded awesome, didn't it?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to call Willy and I'll send the recording to his smartphone.
So Francesca dialed Willy's number. Beep, 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 beep. But of course, Willy didn't have his smartphone. Who has Willy's smartphone?
The monster. So
Yeah.
the monster will answer Francesca.
Well, let's see what happens. The monster carried the smartphone into the cave, and so all of a sudden it started to ring. You want to hear what Willy's ringtone sounds like? Aroo! What's that? Aroo!
Willy.
What's making that sound?
Willy. Willy.
That is the weirdest sound. It sounds aroo!
It's
That is very annoying.
It's really slow.
Aroo! Oh my goodness, it's that smartphone. I better answer it. Hello? Too late. They hung up.
Oh no! Willy's not answering his phone! How can I send him the message then? Do you think I should call again?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll call him again.
So Francesca dialed the number once again, and the monster said,
Well, I guess I'll put the phone down and I'll go do other things. Aroo! Yeah, I'm gonna have my dinner now. Aroo! Aroo!
what is that noise?
Aroo!
I'm gonna keep eating my dinner.
It's really
Oh, it's that phone. I should go answer it. Hello there? Hello? Yeah, they hung up again. Oh well, back to my dinner. And you know what? Remember what I eat?
Whoa.
Spaghetti and worms. They're so good. Meanwhile, back in the fur cave, Francesca said,
Oh no! This is a disaster! Willy doesn't have his phone with him. I'll call one more time. And if he doesn't answer this time, I don't know what I'm going to do because it's too cold for me to fly, so I can't fly up to the sun.
You can ask the north wind.
well, Francesca, she tried calling one more time. I'm just about full. Aroo! Well, had a delicious aroo. What's that noise? Oh, should I go answer it?
Yes,
Okay. Aroo. Hello?
Oh, thank goodness!
Said Francesca's voice.
Somebody answered. Are you there, Willy?
Willy? No, I'm the north wind. That Willy guy dropped his smartphone.
Oh no! How are we going to get it up to him?
Well, I could blow it up to him.
Will you do that? Will you do that? Sure thing. No problem. I'll go blow it up into the sky.
So the monster went out and he said, all right, here we go. And he blew the phone up into the sky. Let's see what's happening with Willy. Because Willy, he doesn't know yet that he doesn't have his phone. So Willy got blown into the sky. Boy, am I high up in the sky. I'm so high I'm not even coming down again. But where is the sun? Sun? Where are you? I see a white cloud over there. Could that be the sun?
Yeah.
Sun? Are you there? What? Who is calling me? I am feeling very sad because the people of the world do not love me anymore. Oh, but that's not true. I'm afraid it is true, Willy. No, I promise it's not. I'm sorry, but you must know that I heard all the people in the world saying, "Sun, you're way too hot," and "Sun, you're way too cold." No, that was the Ice King. He was tricking you. Nice try, Willy. I know you'd like me to come back, but it's no use. The people don't want me around. I'm just going to hide my face away forever. No, really, I promise.
How can I convince him? Hey, wait a minute. Francesca said that I should keep my smartphone with me. Maybe she's going to do something with the smartphone that will help. So I'll just pick up my... My smartphone is not in my pocket. Oh no, what do I do?
It dropped.
I dropped my smartphone.
The north wind will blow it out.
Son, I think I've got something that will convince you, but I dropped my smartphone. I'm sorry, Willy. I'm not going to shine anymore.
No.
And the sun turned away.
No.
And just then, remember the monster blew the smartphone into the sky. The phone came sailing up. I wonder where my smartphone is. Huh? That's my smartphone! I missed it.
What is it called? Smartphone. I missed it.
Look, it's fallen back down, but that's okay. I'll catch it. Wait a minute, I'm gonna miss. Oh no, if I drop it, it'll smash on the ground and it'll never work again. Got it. All right, I'll blow it up into the sky again. What am I going to do? Where is my smartphone? Oh, there it is. I will get it. I missed it. Oh! It's going to smash into a million pieces on the ground. Uh-oh. The smartphone, he didn't catch it, but I can catch it. I'll catch it before it smashes to a million pieces. Well, I missed it. I got it. Okay. And up to the sky it went. Here it comes. Okay. Now, fun. What am I supposed to do? Hello?
Willy, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, great. I'm gonna send a recording to your smartphone. I want you to play it for the sun.
Okay.
I'm hitting send now.
And Francesca hit the send button on her phone, and the message was received on Willy's phone. He said, "Okay, I see the recording. It's downloading. It's done, Francesca."
Okay, play the recording for the sun.
Hey, son. What is it, Willy? I've got a recording that I know is going to change your mind. Oh, I don't think so, but go ahead and play it. All right, let me hit the play button, and you listen, and you'll be happy. So, Willy, he hit the play button on the recording. Are you ready to hear what he played for the sun?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Is that true? Let me hear it again. And the sun was so happy. The sun said, "Oh my, that was all the children in the world, and they were saying they love me. There, you see, the Ice King tricked you, but really people love you. Then I shall come back and shine once more. Let the clouds roll away, and let it be a bright sunny day. Shine, 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 shine.
Hurrah! And everybody was happy, except there was just one person who wasn't happy. Do you know who wasn't happy? Yes. The Ice King wasn't happy. He woke up from his nap and he said, "Oh, I can't wait to look out my window and see the world frozen into a popsicle." But when he looked out his window, he said, "Where's the ice? Where's the snow? Shine, shine." The sun is back up in the sky. Shine, shine, shine. And the Ice King said, "Siegfried." "What is it, boss?" "The sun is up in the sky. Do you know what that means?" "You gonna spit me into the mud puddle?" "I'm going to spit you into the mud puddle." "No, boss, don't spit me into the mud puddle. I hate getting spit into the mud puddle." "Come back here." "Oh, no." "Patooey." "Ah, yuck." And the Ice King said, "I'll have to figure something else out." But Willy and Francesca went back home and played in the warm light of the smiling, happy sun. Shine, 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 shine. The end.